Housebreaking is an offence, burglary is an offence, robbery is an offence, but home invasion is not. In the lead up to the general election, we promised that we would bring this legislation to Parliament, and today we fulfill that promise.
As he piloted the home invasion bill in the House of Representatives on Wednesday, Attorney General John Jeremie reminded of the prevalence of the crime, arguing that there needs to be a law to treat directly with the issue.
Only just last week, a senior government official was robbed at a home in Belmont in front of an elderly person and child. That experience was reported in the Trinidad Express 4 or 5 days ago. The cases are numerous, the stories horrifying, and the traumas to families and communities can last a lifetime.
The legislation seeks to empower law-abiding citizens, giving them the legal right to protect themselves, their families, and their properties from intruders, using deadly force if necessary. In his contribution, Member of Parliament for Port of Spain South, Keith Scotland, said those on the opposite side are not opposed to effective measures against violent intrusion, but he believes this bill is not the solution. He expressed concern over innocent lives being lost due to the law.
A home invader, according to the definition of this bill, means a person who knowingly enters or remains at a dwelling house in which he is not an occupant with the intention to carry out a home invasion. Mr. Speaker, when this definition is taken at its face value, it broadly describes anyone. It could be a guest who refuses to leave, a tenant in a landlord-tenant dispute.
Attorney General John Jeremie said there are provisions to prevent abuse of the law.
The bill provides that the defenses would not be valid if 1, the individual against whom the force is used has a right to be in the dwelling, the force used against the invader is grossly disproportionate, the occupier had been engaged in criminal activity, or an individual is a law enforcement officer lawfully executing duties, and the occupier knew or should have known at the time that that was so.
The bill is seeking to provide that a person has no duty to retreat when acting in self-defense, to which opposition member Keith Scotland deemed as irresponsible. Minister of Defense and Minister in the Ministry of Homeland Security Wayne Sturge defended the motion.
We are saying in essence that if you come into my house at 2 a.m. and you are armed and I am outnumbered and I get the opportunity, and the common law says that once I have the opportunity to strike you, I don't have to wait. Unlike what some people think, your back, if the bandit's back is turned but he's still in my house at 2 a.m., what should I do? Wait for him to turn back around? Figure out if he's a Dwen? That's my opportunity.
Minister Sturge reassured that the bill is being proposed to protect law-abiding citizens. General John, TTT News.